The human mind is the most powerful weapon in the world. And if you learn how to use it properly and gain control over it, it can take you to places you can't even imagine. But to use it correctly, first you must understand how it works. What are its functions? How does it shape our behaviors, emotions, and decisions? This deep understanding of the mind and its behaviors is called psychology. Now, ideally, every person should study psychology. But the problem is, most people think psychology is just an academic subject. They believe it's only for psychologists, researchers, or people who work in brain-related fields. But friends, that's completely wrong. Psychology is a science that every human being needs. That's why the world's biggest marketing companies spend billions of dollars using psychology to influence our decisions. This knowledge plays a role in every aspect of life, whether it's business, relationships, or daily interactions. And why is this important? Because at the end of the day, we are all human. We think, feel, and act in predictable patterns. So imagine if you could understand your own patterns and behaviors. You could gain control over this powerful weapon, your mind, and take your life in a completely new direction. And that's why, in today's video from Sajjad Voice Tales, I'm going to share with you 4 powerful reasons why you must learn psychology. Believe me, if you master this science, you can gain control not only over yourself but also over the world around you. Reason 1, to understand yourself. Studying psychology is like holding a mirror to your own thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. It helps you understand why you react the way you do in different situations. Think about it. At home, you might act strong and fearless, saying whatever comes to mind. But the moment you're asked to speak on stage, suddenly your voice shakes, your confidence disappears, and your mind goes blank. Why does this happen? Because there are deep psychological reasons behind it. Now imagine if you understood these triggers, if you knew exactly what was happening inside your brain when you step on stage. You could control it, you could break free, and once you begin to understand your mental patterns, you can change your entire life. This isn't just theory. Take the example of Oprah Winfrey, one of America's most famous TV hosts and producers. Her childhood was filled with poverty, trauma, and depression. But by understanding the principles of psychology, she completely transformed her life. And today, she's an inspiration for millions. The truth is, the internet is filled with thousands of such stories. Ordinary people who use psychology to turn their lives around. Reason 2, to gain emotional intelligence. Friends, we humans are emotional beings, and our success depends on how well we control our emotions. Every day, we face situations where emotions overpower logic. For example, when the alarm rings in the morning, logic says, "Get up," but emotions whisper, "Sleep a little longer." When the smell of fast food hits your nose, logic says, "Don't eat it, focus on your health." But emotions tempt you. "Come on, just once won't hurt." And this is how, day after day, we become slaves to our emotions. But when you study psychology, you begin to recognize the triggers of your emotions. You start to understand when they appear, why they appear, and how they affect you. And once you do that, you gain control. You can live a calmer, more disciplined, and ultimately more successful life. Reason 3, to understand the dark side of people. Here's a truth we don't like to admit. There are far more toxic and harmful people in this world than good ones. And no matter what, you'll have to deal with people. Every person has 2 faces, the one they show the world, and the one they hide deep inside. That hidden side often contains jealousy, negativity, greed, and dark emotions. And if you fail to recognize it, these people can harm you. But if you learn to understand it, you can protect yourself. Sometimes you can even influence or control them. And this skill comes directly from psychology. Reason 4, to understand the dark side of the world. Now let me ask you, why do you think you're not successful yet? You might say, maybe it's just my bad luck, or I don't have consistency. But the real truth, you don't understand how the world really works. The top 1% of people in this world, they don't want you to think big. They don't want you to escape cheap entertainment. Everything around you is designed to keep you distracted. Social media apps, endless reels, flashy entertainment. None of this is an accident. These platforms are engineered, psychologists are hired to study your mind. They analyze what makes you addicted, what keeps you scrolling, what triggers that dopamine rush. And that's why you stay stuck. Until you learn psychology, you will remain trapped in this cycle. But once you understand the system, you can break free. You can take control of your time, your energy, and your future. So friends, never stop learning. Every day, learn something new. Think differently. Do something different. Grow. Because the more you understand psychology, the more you understand life itself. This is Sajjad Voice Tales, reminding you that your mind is your greatest weapon. Use it wisely,